Hello everyone, welcome to Full Moon Movies. In a time when fantasy films were still fighting for a place in mainstream cinema, Willow stood tall, not just as a visual adventure, but as a story grounded in character, heart, and the timeless theme of unlikely heroes rising to the occasion. Directed by Ron Howard and written by George Lucas, Willow is more than just sword fights and sorcery. It's about courage, self worth, and discovering who you truly are in a world that doubts you. At the heart of the story is Willow God, played by with sincerity and warmth by Warwick Davis. He is a humble farmer from a Nelwyn village, small in size but big in heart, who dreams of becoming a sorcerer. When he finds a mysterious infant girl prophesied to bring down an evil queen, his simple life is turned upside down. The journey that follows is classic hero's journey material, but made personal through Willow's struggles with fear, doubt, and identity. He is not chosen because of strength, but because of belief, something that grows with every step he takes. But the film really begins to soar when he meets Matt Mardigan, played by Val Kilmer in one of his most charismatic roles. At first, Matt Mardigan is a roguish, selfish mercenary locked in a cage. He's reckless, arrogant, and completely uninterested in heroics. But Kilmer brings a kind of chaotic charm to the character, one that pulls the audience in and keeps us guessing. You want to trust him even when you probably shouldn't, and that's what makes his transformation so rewarding. Over the course of the film, Matt Mardigan becomes more than just comic relief or sword swinging eye candy. He slowly reveals honor, loyalty, and eventually love, especially through his relationship with Sorsha, the daughter of Queen Bavmorda. Their chemistry, tension, and eventual bond not only drive the plot but also humanize Matt Mardigan. Kilmer's performance is playful yet layered. His journey from self-centered drifter to devoted protector feels earned, and his dynamic with Willow adds emotional depth. He begins as a thorn in Willow's side but ends up becoming his greatest ally. Other key characters also play a big role in shaping this fantastic world and pushing the main characters forward. Sorsha, portrayed by Joanne Valley, stars as an enemy but undergoes her own arc as she begins to question her mother's tyrannical rule. Her internal conflict and eventual defiance add complexity to the narrative. She's not just a love interest, but a symbol of redemption. The brownies, Frangian, and Rue provide comic relief, while also helping Willow in unexpected ways, showing that even the smallest allies can make a difference. Then there's Queen Bavmorda, the ruthless sorceress, played by Jean Marsh. She's a classic villain, cold, commanding, and terrifying in her lust for power. But she also gives the story its high stakes. Her presence looms over every scene, driving urgency and fear into Willow's journey. Ron Howard's direction combines practical effects, heartfelt performances, and well-paced storytelling to make this fantasy feel grounded. The visual effects, particularly for the time, were groundbreaking, especially the morphing sequences, with a major ILM achievement. James Horner's musical score soars, blending epic themes with emotional undercurrents, making every triumph feel bigger and every setback sting more deeply. The production design deserves special mention. From lush forests to stormy mountain passes, the world of Willow feels lived in. It's not just a backdrop, it's a character in itself. You believe this world exists because every costume, creature, and castles feel tangible. That sense of place is what draws audiences in and keeps them invested. But at the character of it all is the unlikely partnership between Willow and Matt Mardigan, one small determined villager and one reckless warrior, each learning from the other. One how to believe in himself, and the other how to care about someone beyond himself. It's that relationship, that growth, that gives the movie its heart. even decades later, Willow holds up as a fantasy film with soul, which is rarely seen in current films. It's not trying to be edgy or dark, it's about hope, bravery, and the idea that true greatness comes from within. Val Kilmer's Matt Martigan brings swagger and unpredictability, while Warwick Davis grounds the film in warmth and honesty. Together, they make Willow a timeless adventure. The 4K Ultra HD release of Willow 1988 offers a nostalgic return to Ron Howard as George Lucas's fantasy epic, now enhanced with modern visual and audio upgrades. This edition is based on the 2010 4K restoration presented in 2160p resolution with HDR10 and Dolby Vision. Now, the transfer maintains the film's original grain structure, preserving its cinematic feel. Colors are rich and natural with improved contrast and black levels, though I must say some optical effects and transitions exhibit inherent softness due to the original filming techniques. Now, the 4K disc features a DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 track consistent with previous Blu-ray editions. Now, this mix offers a dynamic soundstage with immersive surround activity that enhances the film's atmosphere and action sequences. James Horner's score is presented with depth and clarity, contributing to the film's enchanting audio experience. While the 4K disc itself does not include new extras, the accompanying Blu-ray disc offers a comprehensive collection of legacy bonus content. For example, audio commentary with Warwick Davis, deleted scenes introduced by Ron Howard, the making of an adventure with Ron Howard, from Morph to Morphing with Dennis Muren, and Below an Unlikely Hero, a personal video diary of Warwick Davis, matte paintings, featurette, TV spots and trailers, and the making of Raziel's transformation. So, if you're looking for a story where magic meets meaning and where a rough can become a hero beside a farmer turned protector, Willow still deserves a place on your shelf and in your imagination. Now, this movie is a must watch.